Season 1, Episode 1 of The Walking Dead. We open up with Ricksty and Shanesty. They're on a cute little lunch date. They're in their car. It's a police car. They're police boys. We have Rickstina Valentina, our main girl, the head bitch in charge. She knows it. We know it. She was homecoming queen. She's the queen of police. Then we have... Sorry, I can't open this. We have Shanesty. He's kind of a dick. We don't like him. Yeah, he's like complaining about women. And it's serving incel. It's serving can't get a date. And Rick just kind of goes along with it and is like, yeah, women sure do fucking suck, don't they? And it's like, okay. They get called out on a little police call to go fight some criminals. And when they get there, there's criminals, there's a shootout for some reason. But guess what? Rick gets shot. He's fine. He's got a cute vest on. It's fine. He does a little twirl to show off his vest. He gets shot again. Not fine. Fucking passes out like an idiot. Then there's a time skip. Here, I have my notes right here. I didn't memorize this. There's a time skip. It's like a few weeks later. It's not really clear. But Rick wakes up in the hospital, and it's like, who was feeding him? Who was doing his nursery? I don't know. He got a BBL, possibly. He gets up out of bed, he's stumbling through the hospital, serving hospital gown couture, cheeks clapping in the wind, BBL sore still. You know that hurts when it's still healing. It takes months. He stumbles out of the hospital. There's dead bodies everywhere. It's disgusting. He goes back to his home to try to find Lori and Carl, his family. We love them. We don't see them this episode. We don't love Lori. He gets there, and there's no one home. It's empty. But the pictures are gone. Which means Lori's alive, probably, maybe. We don't know. Nobody knows. And then he leaves his house, and he's still wearing the hospital gown. You were in your home. You have a closet there. So... yeah, the judges don't like that. That's minus 10 points. He could have easily changed clothes. So then he goes outside. He's running around the little community. I'm doing blue because of Rick's baby blue eyes. And that looks so good. He meets Morgan. Morgan is... not my fave. He's kind of a flop. He ruins Fear the Walking Dead later. Don't even worry about it. But he teaches Rick how to survive the zombies. He's like, hey, don't let them bite you. That's kind of the most fucking obvious thing in the world. But don't do it. So, yeah, he helps Rick. And then him and Rick get some guns. And Rick fucking leaves them there so that Rick can go to Atlanta. Because that's where Lori and Carl are, but how does he know that? How do we know that? How do I know that? I don't know. So then he's on a horse, he goes to Atlanta, and the episode ends. He's trapped in Atlanta, he gets stuck in a tank. Why zombies? It doesn't matter. So he's trapped in the fucking tank, episode's over. No one was eliminated this episode, judges didn't vote anyone off. Episode 2. We open up on Lori and Shane, because they're together. Shane saved her and Carl, but Lori is like walking around in the camp. It sucks there. There's tents, there's cars, it's serving disaster. It's grimy. They haven't showered in who knows how long. So Lori's off walking around alone in the woods. We don't like that. The judges don't like that. Take a partner. You know what this is. Shane doesn't like it either. He sneaks up on her and jump scares her. Right in the woods. Scared the shit out of me. Scared the shit out of her. But then, Missy Slane serves violence. He throws her to the ground. But she's fine with it. We're 2 minutes into this episode. I can't see, by the way, so this isn't gonna... We're 2 minutes into this episode, and Lori and Shane are fucking on the ground in the goddamn woods. In the dirt. They haven't showered since the zombies came. You know that. Good Lord, what am I doing? So they're fucking there while Rick is trying to find them. It's nasty. Rick, back in the tank. he's got his little radio there. And guess who calls him on his radio? Glennifer Aniston. We love Glenn. Glenn has never done anything wrong and never will. She's serving perfect. She's serving innocent. We love to see it. Not a lot of innocent people on this show. He helps Rick get out of the tank. Not really, though, because he just tells him on the radio. He's like, hey, run! And Rick fucking does it. So they get out. Rick's out there. Him and Glenn run off together, and they climb up a ladder to escape the horde of zombies. There's zombies everywhere. They're in the city. It's Atlanta. Zombies are chasing them. But guess what? A zombie starts climbing the ladder, too. It's the hand-eye coordination for me. Incredible. Yeah, so they have to run. They run through a building or whatever, and they're in a department store now with the girl squad. There's more people. T-Dog, Andrea, Morales, Merle, and Jackie. And by the way, Jackie only gets her name mentioned one time in the first 3 episodes, which feels a little disrespectful because I did not know who the fuck she was. They're inside the building, but they're trapped, and there's zombies all around the building trying to get in. And again, we see another zombie being a little bit too smart for me. It's picking up a brick and like smashing it on the window. I need a prop. Smashing it against the window. And it's like, they don't do that later. I know that. So anyways, they're trapped. So they all go up to the roof. And guess what? Merle's there. Merle sucks. He's racist. He's a bigot. He's a homophobe. He calls T-Dog the N-word like 3 times right there. It's shocking. And so T-Dog and him get in a scuffle, but Merle's just being a giant bigot. So Officer Friendly, Rick Stiffer, bashes him over the head and handcuffs his hand to the roof. They leave him there. They're like, if you're gonna be a racist, you get chained to roofs. And honestly, I'm kind of here for it. It's direct action. It's serving Antifa. It's serving protecting our brothers. I love it. We starting to stand Rick. Also, Rick calls Merle a dumbass piece of shit inbred white trash, which that was kind of funny. Rick invents the guts trick. Episode 2. We're already doing this garbage. So Rick snips open a zombie, and they pull out the guts, they pull out the entrails, they pull out the fucking disgusting shit, and they smear it all over themselves. Smear me! Just him and Glenn, though. Glenn and Rick, they're smearing it. They're getting muddy like at a day spa. It's nasty. They're stinky, grimy. It's getting in their pores. So yeah, it's fucking disgusting. So they go out, they're walking through the zombies, trying to get away to lead the zombies away from the building so the whole squad can get out. We've got to save everybody here. They're stumbling through the crowds, just going along. But then, gasp, it starts to rain. If it rains, that's a metaphor. So, the rain washes off all of the fucking guts. They're gone. They don't stink anymore. Praise fucking God. But the zombies can smell them now. So now the zombies start chasing them. But Rick and Glenn run, and they jump over a fence. And guess what the zombies do? The zombies jump the fence. They don't do that in the later seasons either. They got working fingers right now. They're climbing shit. They're jumping fences. So anyways, Rick and Glenn drive off in a truck. It's super cute. They're leading the zombies away. So Glenn, they drive away, and Glenn gets another car and sets off the car alarm. And just starts driving around, wailing the alarm. So all the zombies will chase him around so that the people can get out of the building. And then Rick gets them into the truck, and they drive away, and Glenn drives away, and they all get away. But Glenn's car is still making the little alarm. Woo woo! Hope that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. Guess what? It will. And that's the end of the episode. They left Merle. We did have some new characters. We had Lori introduced. I talked about her a little bit. Lori, she's that girl. She's Queen Bee. All the boys want her, and she knows it. It's disgusting. We love her. She's not super loyal, if we're being honest. She does have a tendency to be a very nasty girl. Was that a British accent? Should I do accents? You guys, should I do accents? We also had Glenn. I already talked about Glenstopher. He's a precious baby. He's done nothing wrong, and he never will. He's a German Shepherd puppy. We love him. Also, Merle. Episode 3. We open up with Merle. He's like, oh no, dehydration. I'm stuck on the roof. There's zombies coming. It sucks. Oh no. Is he going to be our first bite? No, unfortunately. He gnaws through his arm like a beaver. That's how he gets away. It's nasty. Chews right through. Crawls off the roof. We don't know where he goes. We're back with the group. Rick and the girl squad are just getting back to their base camp. We have Rixty and the Spice Girls, minus Merle, obviously, because who cares about Merle? Glenn's car, like I said, had that alarms still going off the entire drive home, all the way up to base camp. And when he gets there, some of the other boys are a little bit upset about that because it's so noisy, anyone could find you, you know? They're right. They're gonna find you. Then Rick gets to reunite with Lori and Carl, and it's cute. They're hugging, they're crying. Lori has a little bit of like an oh shit look on her face because she knows what she did in those nasty, nasty woods with nasty, nasty Shane. Disgusting. Lori fucked up. It's that night. Everyone's happy. They're sitting around the campfire. Daryl's not there yet, so he doesn't know. Oh, you don't know about Daryl. Daryl is Merle's brother. But he's not at the camp right now because he's off hunting for food for everyone, eating all the little critters. So they're trying to talk about how they're going to tell Daryl that they left Merle behind because Merle fucking sucks. But Daryl's his brother. He's not going to think that. Rick tells everyone his story. It's so boring. That's why I skipped most of it. Shane at the little campfire get-together, the little kumbaya singing squad. Shane is like a little bit subtly telling about like how he was the one that saved Lori and Carl, and it's like, you're right, but like, why are you bragging right now? Does that mean they're yours? That means you get to fuck her in the forest, you little nasty? Shane is already being fucking gross, you know? We don't love to see that. Where's my eyebrow? There we go. I'm looking good. Also, we see Dale. He's a sweet old man. Who cares? The next morning, the group is like, yeah, how are we going to tell Daryl? Doesn't matter. Daryl, your brother fucking sucked because he was a racist. You should consider this a warning. Oh my god. They still don't tell Daryl yet. It's that night, and Rick and Lori are in the tent with Carl, and Carl is asleep, and they fuck. They hush fuck with Carl right there. And I know that they haven't seen each other for like 2 weeks, but like, he's right there. Lori fucked this morning. Sis is getting it. Next day, they finally tell Daryl. He's not happy. He's serving abrasive. He is serving squirrel meat. He found squirrels. Rixty, best friend, Officer Friendly, tells Daryl that he'll go back and get Merle with him. And they'll take Glenn and T-Dog. New Girl Squad just dropped. Can we believe? Girl Squad leaves to go get Merle. They're going back to Atlanta. They're being stupid. I wouldn't go back for Merle. But also, they're going back because there's guns there. And like a tool for Dale or something. I don't care. The RV doesn't work. After that, we see all of the women at camp. They're down at a little like river doing laundry. While Shane is like splashing around, playing in the water, not really doing anything. And like, Shane didn't go on the run. Shane doesn't do laundry. All he does is boss people around. He is an authoritarian, and he fucks Lori, and that's all he does. We don't like him. But he's like, Rick is my best friend. And it's like, no, he's not. Fuck you. Glenn is Rick's best friend now. Also, piece of shit Ed is there. Ed is Carol's wife. We hate him. Carol is there too. We love her. So yeah, Jackie is complaining about the unfair division of labor, and she's right. Absolutely. All the ladies are there doing little laundry, and yeah, Ed and Shane have not done anything at all in the whole show. Literally. All the women are talking, and they're like saying the things that they miss from the old world, and it's like cute. They're like, my coffee maker, my Maytag. And then Miss Carol reveals to the group that what she misses from her old life is her vibrator. And like, we support her, especially because she's stuck being married to piece of shit Ed. But unfortunately, who heard her say that? Piece of shit Ed. Ugh. So he comes over to all the girlies and he's serving misogynist. He's serving rude. He's serving abusive. And he's telling Carol, you better come back with me right now. And all of the other girls are like, no, she's hanging out with us now. So Ed, what does Ed do? He hits her. You guys, Ed hit Carol. And then Shane comes running out of that river and beats the shit out of piece of shit Ed. Beats him into the ground. His face is bleeding. He is serving nasty. And that's like the one good thing that Shane did. I'm like, okay, Shane, 10 points from the judges. We love to see that. You're safe from elimination this round. 10 points to Slain. But yeah, Ed lives. So, actually minus 5 points from Slain. The episode ends with the girl squad, Rick and the friends, finding Merle's hand on the roof. Gnawed off all the little teeth marks, just the hand left. Also, Merle didn't take his hand with him. I wouldn't have left that shit. I'd have taken that with me. I don't know. You don't get a lot of opportunities like that, I feel like. Daryl's sad. That's the end of that episode. Important new characters that I kind of struck on. Really just Daryl. And he's also problematic, but like, he has the potential to grow into a nicer person, you know? He kind of becomes a leader in his own right. So out of all of the characters that we've met so far, which two do you think are still alive in the show? Leave it in the comments below. Okay, bye!